Hello and welcome to another episode of Sandy Killer Projects. In this episode, we're going to break stuff. Why? Because we have the experiment car, and I've always wanted to put a theory to the test. When I was in high school, a few of my friends had said that you could easily take the porcelain from a spark plug and throw it through the glass of a car. We're going to take a spark plug, we're going to break it to get the porcelain off of it. Then once we have the porcelain off of it, I'm going to get a similar size rock, and we're going to try putting it through the window of the spark. So, stay tuned. Ideally, what I want to do is I want to crush down on this with the vise enough to get it to break the porcelain until I get a big enough chunk of porcelain that I can use it to try to put through the window of the spark. All right, so crushing the porcelain section of it did end up working. This is the bottom portion of the spark plug, and the top, this part broke apart from the upper part because of the fact that the porcelain shattered. So I'm going to try and find some rocks that have a similar size to this, which is pretty small. Okay, because of the small size of the pieces of porcelain, which are on the left, when I found some rocks, they were very, very small. So to make sure that I don't lose the parts and pieces that I'm using to make the attempt at breaking the glass with, I'm spray painting them bright yellow. That way when they fall onto the ground, I'll be able to find them a little easier. All right, so this is a setup real simple. I have a plastic bag sitting on the ground. It's not necessarily for broken glass. It's just there in case the little yellow pieces drop and I can find it a little easier. Hopefully, they are very, very small. If the glass breaks, the glass breaks. That's just where it ends up. But I'm going to be aiming at probably the rear window first. Okay, first, we're going to be starting with our control, just the little rocks. As you can see, none of them went through the glass. So next, we're going to try the porcelain off of the spark plug, and this is supposed to break the glass. So, I always thought this was kind of a BS thing. I've taken the actual porcelain off of a spark plug and tried to put it through the glass, and it did not work. In the process of doing this, we actually ended up losing one of the pieces of porcelain somewhere on the ground, but as you can see, these are very, very small. This one actually splintered after it hit the glass. Same with this rock. This rock actually chipped too. The size of these is part of the reason why this won't work. There is some validity to the fact that using a piece of porcelain to go through glass would break it because of the fact these have very sharp corners to them. But because of the mass of the porcelain itself, it's not enough to actually go through the window. You have to think of it like a car in traffic getting hit by a rock on the road. It's probably not going to go through the window. It's just going to end up putting a little chip in it, and there are tons of little scratches and chips on that glass now. So I don't want to make a video about putting something through the window of the spark without putting something through the window of the spark. I don't want to leave you guys thirsty. So we're going to blow out the window. All right, now depending on how I edited this is now my third attempt at hitting this with my pellet rifle. It shoots 1,000 feet per second, and I have pointed pellets, and it seems to be bouncing these off of the window, which is amazing to me because these should go right through. Ready? 1, 2, 3. So attempting to shoot the glass with a pellet rifle that shoots 1,000 feet per second didn't seem to work. So now I'm just going to throw stuff at it until it breaks, hopefully. I'm out of wrenches. Oh, I thought that was going through it and it went low. Screwdriver. For a minute there, I actually thought this glass was going to be indestructible. I mean, we threw a lot of stuff at it. Turns out screwdriver is what ended up going through it, and then I just helped it out a little bit more with a hammer. So, as always, thank you for watching. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and don't try throwing porcelain at glass. It could actually break it. All right, so if you made it all the way to the end after my normal wrap-up, as you can see, we cleaned up everything and managed to fix the window, just like new. All right, thanks for watching.